If Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners can seamlessly join Guilty Gear Strive, that opens up the floodgates for a dream roster of anime icons who can bring their own flavor of chaos, style, and innovation to Arc System Works' world. What makes Guilty Gear so special is how every character feels more than just a fighter. They're a mechanic, a playstyle, and a statement. With that in mind, here are some picks I would love to see guest star in Guilty Gear. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like would be appreciated. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and stay a while. Now on to the video. Nagumo from Sakamoto Days will be a deceptive rushdown fighter with a stance switching gimmick. His dual nature, goofy slacker versus terrifying assassin, would directly translate into his gameplay style. In his laid back mode, his movements will be a lot slower and more comedic, full of unpredictable feints and baiting tools. But when he switches to assassin mode, his speed will skyrocket and his attacks will be more precise and lethal. Players will have to balance tempo and mood, luring in the enemy with silly behaviors before flipping the switch and slicing them apart. And not to mention Nagumo's signature weapon, his playstyle will be insane with that. The next character I have is Evil Eye from Dandadan. He will bring the most chaotic and creative zoning kits in the game. His fighting style revolves around the telekinetic control of a floating ball, and I have his gameplay similar to Lethal League's high-speed projectile mechanics. He can bounce the ball, ricochet, and accelerate, even stop it mid-air, all while Evil Eye can rush down and attack you. Think of a hybrid between Testament's screen control and Zato's puppet pressure, but reactive instead of premeditated. The longer the ball stays in play without resetting, the stronger and faster it becomes, enabling wild setups and punishes. Next, I have Kikaru Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8. She will be a high-risk, high-reward powerhouse, armed with mechanicalized combat suit that lets her deal armor-breaking strikes. Her main weapon will be her giant axe, of course. Her gameplay will focus on burst movement, precision strikes, and temporarily activating overdrive state that boosts her power and speed. Kikaru will feel like a hybrid between Kai's all-around fundamentals and Slayer's explosive punishes. When she activates her overdrive mode, her attacks will gain armor frames and hit even harder. Her super will be a high-flying axe slam that creates a shockwave with enough force to split the screen background, paying homage to her destructive power and capabilities. Next character I have is Misuri Kanroji from Demon Slayer. She will be a graceful mid-range fighter who uses her unique whip-like sword for elastic flowing combos. Her movements will be elegant and deceptive, relying on speed and wide-ranging normals to frustrate the opponent. She'll have a love meter mechanic that fills as she dodges or lands pokes. Once the meter is full, she gains access to a multi-hit extension and a record-like chain. Mituri will blend Axel's range with Malia's elegance, bringing a dancing, twirling motion to every strike. Her super might involve activating her love-breathing form. Next up, I have Makima from Chainsaw Man. She will be the most unique character in this entire cast, more of a psychological oppressor than a direct combatant. Her gameplay will center around a control mark system, where she tags the opponent through light pokes and special gestures. Once tagged, she can issue commands like kneel to force crouches, come to pull the opponent towards her, or silence to temporarily disable specials. Her movements will be minimal but deliberate. She doesn't fight with her fists, she manipulates you into destroying yourself. Her super will involve a chilling name whisper, following an invisible force obliterating the opponent in a cinematic crushing motion. She can have the screen go dark as she walks forward and whispers, "You belong to me," as the round ends in silence. And lastly, I have King Kazuma from Summer Wars. He will be the speed demon of the roster. And honestly, looking at how broken Lucy is, I feel like King Kazuma will be the answer to that. His fighting style will be MMA inspired, focused on parries, counters, and clean strikes, but his defining mechanic will be data sync, a system where he adapts to his opponent's habits. After getting hit by a certain move type like overheads or projectiles, he temporarily gains advantage against those types of attacks. This simulates how he learns during his fights, gradually becoming harder to open up. Think chip speed with Baiken's counterplay, but with smoother reads and faster startup. His visual effects will lean more into his digital roots, glitches, frame skips, wireframes bursts, etc. Together, this roster will explode with innovation, style, and anime flair. Each character wouldn't just feel like a guest, they'll feel like a fully realized fighter in Guilty Gear. This kind of crossover wouldn't just appeal to anime fans, it will push the limits of what the fighting game roster can be. But if you had to add any anime character into Guilty Gear Strive, who would it be? Let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. Until next time, you know where to find you know.